Welcome back to another conversation with the Brothers of Two Complex. We appreciate you for viewing this video. We think you're going to love it. Before you get into the content, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you miss none of the bangers that we drop every single week. We appreciate the love. God bless.
Earlier this week, J. Cole released a vlog in which he shared a song that many view as a teaser for his highly anticipated album, The Fall Off.
Mm-hmm.
How you think The Fall Off is going to be as an album? Is it instant classic? Is it multiple listens to down the road, or is it a flop? Which we all know it's not going to be a flop.
It's not going to be that.
You got to put that in there.
That's for sure not going to be that
in there.
First of all, the teaser was fire. Just giving him giving the listeners and the viewers a inside look on how he goes through his tour and how he interacts with the people who he takes with him, and how he used to make his beats back in the day, and how he's trying to show back up on his beat making, and a lot of different things that were in this trailer or in this teaser.
Mm-hmm.
The song was fire that he teased. I don't even what was the name of the song? What we talked about that.
I don't know what it is, man. Like it said, everything I see says might delete this later, Volume 1.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like
I think that's the title of the actual teaser, the trailer, and he might come out with another volume just to kind of tease it more down the line. But either way, the song in the trailer, the song in the teaser was dumb fire. I loved it.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be perfectly honest, I think it's going to be because we talked about this on camera too. It's like he teases something, and just like you said the other day, it's like, damn, he gonna be rapping like this, you know what I'm saying? Then you get to the album, and it's like, okay, I still fuck with it, but it won't what I was expecting type shit. Right?
I gotta stop telling you what I'm gonna say. I gotta stop telling you what I'm gonna say.
Did I take your point?
Nigga, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, no, every time, like, and I always end up liking the album
100% every time.
Off of, so with the For Your Eyes Only, before that album came out, he released False Prophets and Everybody Dies, and I was like, oh boy, if he rapping like this album will be. And the album For Your Eyes, it took a while for me to get.
That was the one.
A dope album.
It's a dope album.
That's a dope album, right? But it just didn't sound like those two songs. And then last year, or 2 years ago, or whenever he released the off season, he released Lion King on Ice, the Climb Back. And I'm like, ooh, okay, yeah, he about to get it. And again, the album grew on me, but the initial listen, it takes me a while to get with most albums anyway. I don't really like albums off the first listen,
right?
But I can understand, like, okay, this is the song I want to listen to, this song I want to listen to, and then I'll go back and try to play the whole album. With those albums though, like Off Season, the first song, I was like, okay, that's what I was expecting, and then it kind of fell off. But then as I kept listening to it, I'm like, okay, yeah, he going in. I gotta listen to him, and not worry about all of everything else, because before the Off Season, he was producing all of his albums.
He was producing everything.
You kind of knew what to expect with the beat. Like, it didn't sound like the production was that extensive. But then, as of lately, his production has been extensive. He kind of has farmed out the beats, and he's just been rapping on it. If he stays in the pocket that he's been in the last year and a half with his feature run that he's been on, I think it's an instant classic.
I think so too, but I think it's gonna be an instant classic as well, bro, because it's that's hard to say though, because like you said, you mentioned what I was gonna mention. The For Your Eyes Only album was like, the first couple of listens I was like, yo, this shit ain't hitting. But the more I listened, it was like, oh nah, that joint fire. So it's like, and that's the same thing my sister said, because my sister Cash, shout out to you, says love you. She's the biggest J. Cole fan I know. And she kept telling me, nah, bro, you gotta go back and listen to it. I was like, I ain't really feeling it. You gotta go back and listen to it. And the more I listened, now that's an album that I can honestly say maybe one or two tracks that I can listen to without skipping.
Yeah.
And but what I want is for him to. I hope it's 2014 Forest Hills. That's what I hope it is. That's what I'm hoping it is. But if it is to the level of For Your Eyes Only, then I love that too, because that's gonna give me a chance to keep listening and keep listening and keep listening. Because
I hope it's Friday Night Lights.
That's the thing though. That wasn't an album. That's the one that I'd be like, yo,
but it was supposed to be.
It's banging, every banger after banger after banger. So and if it is, that's just gonna be fire. I hope it's Friday Night Lights too though.
It might delete later. He said it's like Jay releasing Reasonable Doubt last.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
And so, like, a lot of people have gone back now, and you got a lot of slack for this in one of the segments we did way back.
Yeah, and I'm still getting slack, and people still talk about it.
Yeah, it's about saying Reasonable Doubt was not better than Tupac and all that. That's not what you were saying. You just said that you felt like,
in my opinion, I thought it was good, and I thought it was better.
And so
that was my opinion.
A lot of people have gone back and listened to Reasonable Doubt and like, oh yeah, this is probably one of Jay's best albums.
Yes.
And so if that is what this is going to be, and we don't know if this is actually a teaser for the fall off or not, but this is typically what he does when he's about to release an album. Is he he'll come back on social media, he'll put out this and there, and then he'll release a song and some trailers and whatnot to get you hyped, and then he releases his album. So if it's what we think is going to be and what he's saying is going to be, definitely going to be instant classic, I think, because he's been killing it the last year. I
was just about to say that.
Features.
He did it a little bit different this time because like you said, he will come back, he will drop a song. Just like before he dropped album of the year before he dropped the off season. No, that was before he dropped
KOD.
KOD. Yeah, KOD, album of the year, undebated bleed, the greatest be, the greatest we. He was going crazy on that joint, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like he drops a couple of songs, gets back on social media like D-Lo said, but this time he did a whole year and a half run of just features and bangers and killing everybody's shit. And now he coming back with the album, and now he like doing the same routine, back on social media, dropping a trailer, talking to the fans. And he don't usually promo. For the last couple of albums, he didn't really do a lot of promos or whatever. But he's been touring here more recently now. But it's just like, bruh, if it is like Jay-Z dropping Reasonable Doubt last, I can't wait for the album, because that line right there was like, all right, bet my nigga, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Yeah. Well, we gonna be on it anyway because we 2-6 and
we 2-6 and yeah, fat.
But like, you could definitely tell he been around Drake a lot too, because the title of whatever this is, if it's the song, if it's the vlog, might delete this. That sound like some Drake.
That sound like some Drake. That's
like,
like
that don't sound like no typical J. Cole stuff, right?
That ain't Jermaine.
Yeah, he been around. Yeah, he been around Drake. 100%. So I mean, if that's the case, then that also means like he is probably going to go crazy with some production too, because Drake is known to have a lot of different producers on his songs and having the best of the best beats. So we gonna see, because he also had in the trailer, he was talking to who was that? He was talking to the producer.
I can't remember the name myself. I ain't really big.
Is it Take Keith? I think it was Take Keith he was talking to.
Yeah, I think it was Take Keith.
He was talking to. And so, I'm looking forward to it. I hope it is what I'm anticipating. And even if it's not, I know it'll probably grow on me. If it don't, it don't, but it'll probably grow on me, and I'm going to like it just like majority of the other albums that I've listened to with him.
Just before we close it out, it was one thing that I saw in that trailer, right? That made me think about a concept.
I already know it. Wooden balls all over the place, and if you sleep naked by yourself, you low key want somebody to come take it. Stop it.
I said it. But no, but in a sense, he said if you sleeping like that by yourself, you won't. You know what I'm saying? You ain't by yourself, brother. So
nah.